Sona Comstar, the company associated with Karishma Kapoor, creates a stir in China, a powerful entry into the EV market. It must be around 2 a.m. In the city of Shanghai, China, an automotive engineer is hunched over his laptop screen. There's a sparkle in his eyes, but a hint of restlessness on his face. The reason? A file of an Indian company is open in front of him, Sona Comstar. He keeps asking himself the same question again and again. Is this Indian company really entering our EV market? And just then, an internal email lands in his inbox. Confirmed. JV with Sona Comstar signed. That's it. In that very moment, a new chapter of history is written. An Indian automotive company has now entered China's largest EV market. Today, we will dive deep into this very topic. But before that, if you're new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe so that you receive updates of all our latest videos first. So let's begin today's discussion without any delay. Sona Comstar. The name might sound ordinary, but the story behind it, the struggle and power of its expansion, feels no less than a Bollywood script. And the most interesting part? This company has a very special connection to a name you've seen smiling, crying and dancing on the big screen, Karisma Kapoor. But this isn't just a glamorous touch, it's an emotional angle deeply rooted in the company's origins. Located in Gurugram, Haryana, the full name of the company is Sona BLW Precision Forgings Limited. It once used to be a simple auto parts company, but today it has made a strong mark not just in India but also in global markets like the US and Mexico. And now its next mission is China. Yes, the very China which is home to the world's largest electric vehicle market, where technology and competition are at their peak. But none of this happened overnight. Behind this success are years of hard work, strategy, and the vision of a man who is no longer with us, Sanjay Kapoor, the former husband of Karishma Kapoor and the chairman of Sona Comstar. After the death of his father, Surinder Kapoor, in 2015, Sanjay took charge of the company. And when he began, no one imagined this company would ever gain global recognition. Sanjay Kapoor didn't just manage the business, he gave it a whole new direction. He transformed the company from a traditional auto parts maker into a cutting-edge automotive technology firm, one that now produces driveline systems and key components for both EVs and non-EVs. Driveline, meaning the system that transfers power from the engine to the wheels. Without it, a vehicle can't move even an inch. And this is the true strength of Sona Comstar, the kind of component you can't see, but without which the entire system simply won't function. Now let's talk about the new chapter the company has begun in partnership with 𝐮𝐻𝐼 Machinery Company Limited, JNT. This is a joint venture in which Sona Comstar will invest $12 million, about 100 crore, and in return, it will hold a 60% stake. On the other hand, JNT will contribute $8 million to the partnership. This joint venture is set to go operational between October and March. That means within the next few months, this Indian company will begin manufacturing parts for electric and non-electric vehicles, right in the world's largest auto market. To call this just a deal would be an understatement. In truth, it's a strategic victory where Indian engineering and technology will make its mark on Chinese soil.
The company's goal isn't limited to China. This joint venture with JNT will target both EV and non-EV OEMs, that is, original equipment manufacturers who actually build the vehicles. Through this partnership, Sona Comstar won't just earn profits, it will also gain long-term trust in a strict yet massive market like China. At a time when the entire world is shifting towards sustainable mobility, this Indian company is presenting itself not just as a parts supplier, but as an innovator and trendsetter. And that's exactly why the global market no longer sees Sona Comstar as just an Indian company, but as a technology powerhouse. But the most emotional part of the story comes when we talk about the time Karisma Kapoor and Sanjay Kapoor got married, in the year 2003. The two began a beautiful journey together, but that relationship ended in 2016. However, from that relationship came two lovely children, Samira and Kian, and it is through his role as their father that Sanjay Kapoor's connection with this company continued. Though Karisma Kapoor and her identity belong to the glamorous world of cinema, this chapter of her life gives birth to a deeper and more inspiring story, one where film and industry gently touch each other through shared emotion. After the passing of Sanjay Kapoor, the progress the company made became a benchmark in itself. Today, Sona Comstar isn't just one of India's top companies, it is among the select few globally that are developing next-generation solutions in the EV sector, especially at a time when the world is rapidly shifting from fuel to electric. The EV sector is not just a business, it's a blend of environment, future, and technology. And when an Indian company invests in this sector in a country like China, it's not just money being exported, it's also knowledge, innovation, and confidence. Sona Comstar's entry into China is a powerful example of how Indian companies are no longer viewing foreign markets merely as profit centers, but as platforms to assert their technological leadership. A decade ago, it was almost unimaginable that an Indian auto parts company would spread its wings on Chinese soil, let alone with such confidence. This is not just business. This is the flight of India's new age industry. It is proof of a mindset where India is no longer just a consumer, but a creator, not just for itself, but for the entire world. Now that this joint venture is set to become operational between October and March, it will further strengthen India's reputation in the Chinese market. And this reputation is not just about a brand, it's about the country's credibility. It's the kind of recognition that takes years to build, and one precise step, one wise decision can elevate it to new heights. And the most beautiful part of this entire story is that it all began with the vision of a man who is no longer among us, but whose thoughts, decisions, and the company he built continue to create history even today. Just as Karisma Kapoor's films are unforgettable, so is her little-known connection with a company that today stands as a symbol of pride for Indian industry. Perhaps the day is not far when the world's top EV brands will proudly say, "Made with Sona Comstar Tech." And when that moment comes, we will be able to say, this wasn't just a company's victory, it was India's triumph.
Something new. Do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.